What was the Communist Party of Australia's position on the Vietnam War? What was the Communist Party of Australia's position on the Vietnam War? This question takes us into a significant chapter of both Australian history and the global influence of communism. The Communist Party of Australia opposed the Vietnam War from the very start. They viewed it as an imperialist conflict, primarily driven by the United States and its allies, including Australia. The party believed that this war aimed to suppress the spread of communism in Southeast Asia. To the Communist Party of Australia, the war represented unjust aggression against the Vietnamese people. They saw the Vietnamese fighting for national liberation and socialist unification under communist leadership. The party aligned itself with the North Vietnamese government and the National Liberation Front, commonly known as the Viet Cong. They supported their efforts to reunify Vietnam under a socialist system. The Communist Party of Australia condemned Australia's military involvement in the war. They argued that sending troops to Vietnam was a betrayal of working-class and anti-imperialist principles. The party believed that Australian soldiers were being used to support a corrupt regime backed by the United States in South Vietnam. This perspective was not unique to Australia. It echoed the sentiments of many communist parties around the world. In response to the war, the Communist Party of Australia actively sought to disrupt Australia's participation. They organized protests and public campaigns to raise awareness about the conflict. The party also expressed solidarity with Vietnamese communists. Their opposition was consistent with the global communist movement, which viewed the United States-led war effort as an attempt to block the advance of socialism in Asia. The Communist Party of Australia firmly advocated for the withdrawal of Australian forces from Vietnam. This position reflected their commitment to the anti-imperialist struggle and the promotion of communism on a global scale. By opposing the war, they aligned themselves with the international communist cause, supporting North Vietnam's fight against imperialism. In summary, the Communist Party of Australia stood firmly against the Vietnam War, viewing it as an unjust conflict that undermined the principles of socialism and national liberation. Their actions during this period were part of a broader global movement, showcasing the interconnectedness of communist parties around the world.